Hey, I'm ready for lunch. So I decided to make a smoothie for my lunch today. I'm just going to look in the fridge. I don't even know what I'm going to find in there. Between the fridge and the freezer, I'm going to find what I'm going to put together to make my healthy lunch smoothie today. So first thing I need is my blender. So I'm getting out my blender. Over here, this is the best blender in the world. Love it. My Vitamix. It's high powered. I can even grind nuts down. It's great. I'm setting that up. So I like to have smoothies for lunch because here in El Salvador it does get hot. And sometimes I just don't feel like cooking for lunch. So smoothies are refreshing. You know, they're liquid, so it's refreshing, it's cool, and we'll see what we find. So here I'm going to start with Greek yogurt. It's a good base. Start with some Greek yogurt. Get a spoon. And I imagine I'll be putting frozen fruits in because I don't have any fresh fruit at the moment besides plátanos and limones. So I guess I'm using about a cup of Greek yogurt to start. A little napkin to put my spoon on. Okay, and what else from the refrigerator that I can put in? Well, let's see. I do have hemp hearts, and let's see what else I have. I have almonds. Almonds are so great. And let's see. I'm gonna put some flax seeds and chia seeds. This is in case I need some water. I have some nice cold refrigerated water right there. Okay, so I got my Greek yogurt in. I'm gonna add some chia seeds. About a tablespoon. Chia seeds are full of protein and fiber. They're great. They help reduce inflammation and many other benefits. I don't know, you have to do it. So flax seeds, full of omega-3s, great for your brain, circulation, and many other things, plus fiber. So flax seeds and chia seeds and some hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are the shelled seed from hemp plants. And again, I'm going to put about the same amount, about a tablespoon. Hemp hearts. They add a really nice nutty flavor. I like sprinkling them on top of my oatmeal and different things too. So now I've got some almonds, some whole raw almonds, unsalted. I'm just going to use about a handful, maybe a little more for good luck. Drop one. Floor's clean. So the chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp hearts, and almonds I put away. That's just starting my base. Okay, so I'm also going to use some spices. I have ground cardamom. Cardamom, I've learned, is excellent to regulate your blood pressure. And I do have sometimes some issues with elevated blood pressure. I'm not sure why, but I like using cardamom for the flavor anyway. This is ground ginger. So I've got some ground ginger, some ground cardamom, together with all my seeds and nuts in there. And let's see what else. Now I'm going to add some sweetness. I have here some pitted dates. So I'm going to use maybe three pitted dates into my smoothie for natural sweetness. Not that the fruit I'm going to put isn't sweet, because I am going to find, let's see what kind of fruit I find in my giant awesome freezer drawer. That's sweet. I know that my husband was busy swirling away some fresh fruit for me last time I was away traveling. And we do have some homegrown bananas. These bananas grew in our backyard, and he peeled them and froze them. So homegrown banana. Let's see what else. I see in here there is, a bunch of mango. When I make mango lassis, I always add a little saffron. Might add some of that into this smoothie as well. But first, these are all frozen and clumped together, so I just kind of like break them apart. He peels them and cuts slices and then freezes them. So this is probably about a quarter of a mango right here. I'll add a little more. Let's see. Mango. And again, these mangoes were grown in our own backyard a couple of months ago, I guess, probably. Maybe in the summertime. So we're coming back into mango season again. Our mango trees are full of blossoms right now, so they'll be making fruit soon. And then once they start making fruit, we just get mangoes dropping left and right on our patio for weeks. It's amazing. The dogs love it. Luckily, mangoes are safe for dogs to eat. They like snacks from the sky. Mangoes falling. Let's see what else we have in here. I see some papaya. And again, yes, this papaya also came from our own garden. Papaya trees, we have many. And this one's very frozen. I'm going to see if I got to break it over here behind the camera. Sorry for the banging noise. Come on, papaya. You're very frozen. Very frozen. Very frozen papaya. It does not want to come off. I might have to pull out my big knife. Take this whole frozen clump of papaya just so I can cut off a little bit. I don't want that much. Frozen papaya. And if I can maybe get a little more, that would be great. Maybe that piece came off, I can get in here. Yes, because it was pre-cut. It just, freezes together very solid. So a few chunks of frozen papaya. So now we have banana, mango, papaya, almonds, hemp hearts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, plus the Greek yogurt. Now I'm just looking to double check if there's anything else I might want to add from the freezer. And I might as well look, I have a few, this is mixed berries. Now these are not from our garden. These came from Price Mart, which is essentially Costco here in El Salvador. But it's a mix of blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. And I'll just dump a few of those in. Blueberries are excellent for antioxidants. Raspberries are excellent for women's health, for balancing hormones, etc. Fruits have their kind of medicinal benefits for the body. So here we go. Move my cutting board out of the way. As I mentioned, I am going to put a little saffron in. And let me just see where I have it up in my spice cabinet. Here we go. Right here. Saffron is not something that I found in El Salvador. So this is one of the things that I either bring back with me when I'm traveling to New York, or and I use it very frugally because it's extremely exotic and rare here. So here I go, added a little bit of saffron. And you know what else I'm going to put is some organic Madagascar vanilla extract. Just a little touch. And this bottle's almost gone, so just be very near with that drop. There we go. So now I think I have all my ingredients together that I want, and I'm going to add some refrigerated cold water to this mix so that it can blend nicely. And here we go. I'm getting ready. Very excited to be having this delicious, healthy smoothie for lunch, made with tropical fruits we mostly grew in our backyard. I just remembered I have pistachio nuts too. So how am I going to not add a few of these pistachio nut kernels? Because as well as cardamom, I've learned that pistachio nuts are also great for maintaining good blood pressure levels. I'm just going to add a few. So now we're going to blend this up and see how it goes. Make it loud. And here I go. Get my blender turned on and turn it on. Very frozen in there. It's really great. I'm going to get grass. And a straw. And it's all done. Let's see how thick that looks. Is that going to go through my straw? You know what? I'm going to add a little more water. Actually, I think I'm going to add, because I have a small amount of almond milk. This is unsweetened bebida de almendra sin azúcar. So I only have a little bit in here. I'm going to add that in instead of more water because it needs a little more liquid content, I think, to be able to pass through my skinny little straw. So let's give this another go around. So excited. I don't want to see today. That's and I love the metal straw. Here we go. Let's try out my awesome lunch smoothie. So here's how it's gonna, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Here's how it's gonna look. It is pretty thick. The color is amazing. And here we go. Oh gosh, you taste the cardamom. Even the vanilla is very subtle. Here we go. Cheers. Wow. That's so great. Love it. Healthy smoothie for lunch. So everything that went in there is medicine for my body. Why am I going to put in ingredients that just, for no reason? So yes, they got to taste good, but every ingredient has to serve some purpose in my body. And I'm trying to do a couple of things with my health and my whole metabolism and my system. So all the things I put in each serve a purpose in my body, and turns into this amazing, awesome smoothie all blended up. Cold, refreshing, so great to have on this hot day here in El Salvador. All right, that was my first demo video. I'm learning how to live stream, folks. Thanks for joining.